Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell, we're going to be picking my April TBR. So if you are a returning viewer, you may know I've done a couple different types of TBR videos. Was using a TBR jar, but then I got bored of it. I started doing a wheel. I had like a fantasy category, a romance category. That was super fun, but I did not do good last month with completing my monthly TBR. We're going back to the prompts. I tried doing it where the book was selected for me. Didn't work. So we are reverting back to prompts, but I'm keeping the wheel idea. So I have this wheel right here that has a few TBR prompts. So for my prompts, we have Outside of My Comfort Zone, on Kindle Unlimited. So that is books I have on this cart, but are also on Kindle Unlimited. That is not books from my Kindle that I don't physically have. I'm trying to dwindle down this monstrosity right here. Also, I got this shelf. I'll link it down below from Fly City. They kindly sent it to me, and I am obsessed with it. It holds so many books. I'll put the link in the description. I've been wanting to pick up, pretty cover, more than 450 pages. Cozy book, fantasy, romance, and then have had for a long time / been avoiding. I'm so excited because like I said last month, it was fun was the TBR idea, spinning the wheels and it picking what book I'm gonna read, but it was fun, but it wasn't smart, okay? So I'm excited for this. That's enough yapping, let's get into picking out some books. Hi guys, brief intermission. Again, if you watched the last TBR video, I did the same thing. I have a book club on Fable and it is always in the description. You can find it through my Fable account. It's very easy to find, okay? But it is called Book Club for the Girlies. The pick for the month of April is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. It is her new release that comes out tomorrow actually. Today is May 31st, so it comes out April 1st and I am so excited for it. If you want to read along with us, you can go check the description, but let's get on to the video. So it is time to get our first prompt. I'm debating between 4 or 5 books. I usually do 5, but since we have so many releases, it's my last month basically of college. I don't know if I'm gonna do 4 or 5. It depends on what books I get, okay? So let's spin. Okay, so we got Outside of My Comfort Zone. I feel like there's a few on here. Definitely a bunch that I have been avoiding. Trying to figure out what my comfort zone exactly is. We have A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. I got this book on my birthday and I've just seen so many great things about it, and it is a dark academia and I have never read dark academia. So this is definitely outside of my comfort zone. I also have Renegades, which is a sci-fi dystopian kind of, but they're like superheroes and I've never read a book like that, so this is outside of my comfort zone kind of, but not really. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder honestly kind of is. It's outside of the normal genre that I read because I do not read mystery thrillers really. I've read the Natural series and that's literally it. That's the furthest I've gotten towards mystery thriller. Definitely outside of my comfort zone because I just don't really read this genre. So far we have these 3 books. There's also this one. Jake's mom got me a blind date with a book for my birthday, and this was what it was. It's called Jane and the Waterloo Map. It's a Jane Austen mystery. And that just sounds super interesting. And then we obviously have the Poppy War and Babel. Those are, if you know, you know, okay? I don't know what my issue is with them. Definitely between these 4 books, I think I'm gonna put Renegades back, solely because I don't really think it's too outside of my comfort zone. I feel like this one could be super fun. I honestly think I'm gonna pick the Jane Austen one. I think I'm gonna choose Jane and the Waterloo Map by Stephanie Barron because this is definitely the most outside of my comfort zone and it actually sounds like a lot of fun, and also the cover is just beautiful. So this is the first book on the TBR. Now let's pick our next book. And we got a fantasy. This could really go with a lot. Oh no, I shouldn't have put this topic on there because it's too broad. I have been really wanting to pick up Emily Wilde, but that one would go better with the category of cozy book because that is the coziest of cozy books. The Bridge Kingdom I've been really wanting to read. These 2 I've been really wanting to read. A Court This Cruel and Lovely I've been wanting to read, but I kind of am a little tired of romantasy right now, so I don't think I'm gonna pick that one because I just need a little bit of a break. I have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, and I do really want to read this series, but I'm in the middle of a couple right now. I want to dwindle my series down a little bit, so I'm gonna pick that up when I want to start a new series. That did not need to be explained like that. I think I'm between these three. I just don't know which I'm gonna choose. So we have Legendborn. I actually got this at Books A Million, and Books A Million is incredibly underrated, by the way. They have the bargain section and it's super cheap. This book has been very popular in the book community recently, and it just sounds really good. Again, this is a part of a series though. All of these are a part of a series. Renegades falls into sci-fi a little bit more than fantasy. I know that they're technically categorized as like the same thing, but I don't know if that, when I think of fantasy, I think of like something like this. I don't know. I think this is also a romantasy. I do want to pick that up, obviously, eventually. That's the reason why I bought it. But I think I'm gonna go with Legendborn for my second pick by Tracy Dion. Her name is covered, so I'm assuming that's her last name. So this is Legendborn by Tracy Dion. I'm super excited because the third book just came out, Oathbound, I think. I've just only heard amazing things about this, and I've been on a YA fantasy kick recently. This is officially the second book for my April TBR. I'm hoping to get a romance or something since we are getting into the warmer months. I live in Florida, every month is warm, okay? But it's getting warmer, so I do want a romance. Okay, let's spin the wheel. What did I say? What did I say? I already know which one I'm going for. And that is Beg, Borrow, or Steal. Let me just actually double check. I don't have a lot of romances. Most of my books are fantasies. But we're definitely going with Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. I don't know why, but I just really want to read this book. I have heard great things about this book, but the cover is just stunning and it's so short, and I feel like this will be a fluffy little romance and I'm so excited. I've been wanting to pick this up, so I'm glad that this is on my TBR because I think I would have read it no matter what. This helps contribute towards my books that I need to read this month, okay? So this was a very easy pick for my third pick. So the next book that we get will depend on if I choose 4 or 5 books, because so far we have some, like, you know, not super long books. I think I'm gonna choose 5. Does this mean I probably won't finish my monthly TBR? Yeah, but it gives me more options, okay? Spin the wheel for book number 4. After I just said that the books were kind of short and I was gonna pick 5 books. It's already come out of my mouth. I'm not taking it away. We have to choose a book that is more than 450 pages. Like I've stated before, most of my books are fantasies, so I fear that won't be too difficult. Wait. I know Renegades is more. She's a thickin'. That's 454. I have By a Thread by Lucy Score, Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. I've been looking at By a Thread. I have. It's like I fear I'm just going to read Renegades anyways. Like this would be a long shot. We're gonna go with Renegades. Why not? I've been really wanting to pick it up actually. I've had it for a little over a year now. I got it for my birthday last year and I've been really wanting to pick it up. So this is Renegades by Marissa Meyer, and I think it's a quartet. Is that what it's called when there's 4 books? Pretty sure it's a quartet. This just seems like a lot of fun. I've heard only great things about this book, so yeah. Yep, I feel pretty confident in that decision. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we have the 5th and final prompt. So let's see what we get. Thank you, girl. I actually don't really know what I have on Kindle Unlimited, if I'm being completely honest. I know A Darker Shade of Magic is, but since I already have Renegades and Legendborn, I don't know if I want to grab another fantasy. That type of fantasy, you know? Happy War is on Kindle Unlimited. I can hear you guys already. By a Thread, like I said, is on Kindle Unlimited. Love Redesigned is on Kindle Unlimited. Curse of Saints is on Kindle Unlimited. Jade City is on Kindle Unlimited. Serpent and Dove is. Pestilence is. Shadow and Bone is. A Court This Cruel and Lovely is, I think. Babel, I think is. Or at least I have it on my Kindle. It might not be on Kindle Unlimited anymore, but I downloaded it when it was. I don't know. We have A Darker Shade of Magic. We have these 2. All 4 of those. We have these two. Yeah, these are squeezed in there. And then we have those two. Is that a good visual for you guys? Because it works for me, so I guess that's all that matters. I feel like I should read Poppy War. I need to visualize what I have right here. One mystery slash, I don't even know. One romance and then 2 YA fantasy. Do I pick up another romance? Like I said, I was already looking at By a Thread by Lucy Score, and I have it on my Kindle, which is great because she's huge. Curse of Saints I've just had for so long, I really just want to get it off of my shelf. I'm putting this baby back because if I'm prioritizing these two, I'm not getting to that. Oh Lord. I'm putting Babel back. We are between, really randomly, Poppy War and By a Thread. I just know that this series is gonna rip my heart out. I just know it, and I just don't know if I have it in me to start a new series. I just feel like it's like a homework assignment that if it's like sitting directly in front of me, I'm not gonna want to do it. Like I have to do it by my own accord. Like it has to sit there and I have to be like, yeah, I want to pick that up. If I have it with a set TBR that I have to finish by the end of the month, I feel like I'm just gonna procrastinate and not want to read it. I just can't right now. This is gonna be something that I read post-grad, I feel. So that leaves us with By a Thread by Lucy Score, which for some reason I chose the book that is double the length of that. Yeah, great job on that part, Madison. But I just really want to have a romance, even though multiple romances are coming out this month. But yeah, actually, I'll need fantasy palette cleansers for my romances. I'm someone that needs a palette cleanser for romances, not the other way around. Like I can read fantasies back to back to back, but I cannot read romances back to back to back. I actually think I might go with Curse of Saints. Sorry, apologies, By a Thread. I just need another fantasy on my TBR. Also had this for so long and I feel like I need to start it, and if I don't finish it and if I don't like it, then I need to get rid of it because I've had this for so long. So this is officially the 5th book and final book on my TBR. Okay, so this is the official April TBR. And to do a quick little run through, we have Jane and the Waterloo Map. I'm actually really excited about this. This seems like so much fun. Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Renegades by Marissa Meyer. And then The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramis. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing last names. I'm gonna try to fit them on this part right here, I think. I really don't know if they'll fit, if I'm being completely honest. Oh no. There's no way. Absolutely no way. We're just gonna have to put Beg, Borrow, or Steal like on top or something. Right there. There we go. Don't forget, if you guys want to join my book club on Fable, it is always linked in the description. And once again, our book club book for this month is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Thank you for staying till the end. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.